or some kind of dismissal. But then the dismissal, it was like, no way. Then if Coberger get Epstein in jail, all the eyes would be on Idaho, and I don't think they wanted that. They knew that couldn't happen. It would be all eyes on them, obviously. People could see it coming and prepare for it too, like myself. I never seen it going to trial. In the back of my head, it's like, nah, it's like, it's just like, how, like, it's gonna blow on everyone's face. Sincerely, if he would go to trial, it would blow on everyone's face like, yo, are you serious? I think that it was a lot of conversations between Ann Taylor and Bill Thompson. Remember, they from the same belly of the beast. It's a lot of closed door scrimmages. Y'all need to understand, it's a lot of closed door scrimmages. Hopefully y'all know what I'm talking about, because I'm not about to sit here and explain to you. But for those that know, they know that it's a lot of closed door scrimmages between prosecution and the defense. It's a lot of ways of professionalism. It's a lot of ways of professionalism that is illegal, but it's not illegal because they only utilizing the book of law and the legal loopholes available for them to utilize. They just are smart enough to put it together. Smart enough to know how can professionally hide the flaws of my opponent, in this case the prosecution, wash their back so they could wash mine. I explain. We know people's gonna get disbarred. We know the cops gonna get locked up. Yeah, it's gonna stare. That right there is gonna stir so much shit that is gonna amplify to the whole state. They don't want that. Listen, if they didn't want it, the real killers to ever come out, possibly, I still have faith in Lord Jesus Christ, even though I'm a sinner and I sin every day. But I believe in a higher power named Lord Jesus Christ. That if, big if is any justice left in earth or on earth, these killers will get caught. I'm staying positive on that, because at this day today, I see Bryan Kohberger still going back home. Call my bluff. I'll shut up. Y'all could call me the Nostradamus of true crime. Y'all know to best not fuck with me, because y'all gonna look stupid. Y'all by now, y'all it's just If y'all going against me, y'all just fucking stupid. Stupid. By now, fully validated by Bill Thompson. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I still see Bryan Kohberger going back home. I believe that Ann Taylor is gonna attack. She's gonna appeal. She's gonna do what she need to do. Make it look pretty for everybody. Big shout out to you, Ann. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Joanne from Utah. Joanne and Joanne from Utah. It's different. Big shout out to the sister though. She haven't been here for a while. Hopefully everybody's doing good at your house. Everybody, the family, everybody doing great. Hopefully y'all enjoy your summer. Big shout out to Joanne. I still see Jrod on point. I still see Bryan Kohberger going home through the back door. Listen, they fucked this case up from the top. And the only way to protect certain people in the same way they have protect for what it seems the real killers. And yeah, I could talk like this because yeah, just because Bryan Kohberger say he did it. Listen, don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself if Coberger end up going home. Don't. I told you about Didi. I told you about Didi. They were about to smack his wrist and send him right back home with time served. I told you about this. I told you about this here first. And then y'all heard whatever y'all heard about the Didi case. That big shout out to Tisa Tells, like she really thought that Didi was about to get cooked, but nah. It's not even about Didi. It's whoever is on top of Didi. Pause, no Didi, no doubt. I didn't mean no pun intended with that. But I told ya after he beat the Rico and the sex trafficking, all that other shit. I told ya, listen, there's no precedent for what he's getting charged like that, like for high numbers and shit. 9 times out of 10, like I told ya, the judge is gonna smack him in the hand, time served, and he gonna go right back home with no probation and shit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And you can't even be mad at that shit. You can't even be mad at that shit because it is what it is. Like they just blame the federal government. That's who you gotta blame. You gotta blame. Can't blame no one else. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. So the conversation has taken to the latest Steve Goncalves interview with Banfield. That interview, man, is, should we call it what? Interesting or bad looking? Let's see.